Hello and welcome back to Sci-Fi Tech. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make these really spooky glowing eyes made from toilet paper rolls and LEDs. Let's get started. These are the items that you will need to use to make this project. I find using LEDs are much better than using glow sticks, which glow sticks are usually what's used to make this project. LEDs are far better because they're more reusable, they last longer, and if they go out, all you have to do is just change the battery. These are the items that you're going to need to make this project. Some paper that came from a paper bag to block out the light inside the tube. A slide switch. A pair of LEDs, the color of your choice. A button cell battery holder, button cell battery, that's 3 volts. Some box tape, although electrical tape will be much better. And a toilet paper roll. Now let's get started making this project. So first, I'm going to go take my toilet paper roll, and I'm going to go ahead and draw out my design. I think I'm going to go for more of a angry kind of a look. Now you go ahead and get your X-Acto knife and cut out your design. There we go, and the best idea is to take your cutout design and trace over it, so that way you can have almost the exact same copy of eye on the opposite side, if you can't draw the same thing again. Now there you go, and now they're both cut out. And now let's go see what it looks like with an LED inside. Hey, it looks pretty nice with just one LED. Okay, so now I'm going to go and take both my LEDs and solder the cathode to cathode, anode to anode. Now what I want to do is I want to place the 2 LEDs in the inside, just like this. So I want to take the positive wire and connect it to the anode of the LEDs and wrap it around the toilet paper roll just like this to get an estimated position of where I'm going to place everything. So I'm going to go ahead and solder the positive wire to the anodes, negative wire to the cathodes, and this is what it should look like. There we go. Now what I want to do is I want to go and place this in to get an idea of the positions and where I'm going to be able to stick the wires out of the box. As you can see, I've made a hole, and I'm going to go and slip the negative wire out first. Now I'm going to use my glue gun, and I'm going to place some generous amount of glue onto the LEDs to keep them insulated and to be able to glue them inside of the toilet paper roll. I want to be able to place them where they're just above my cutout design, so that way you don't see the LEDs but yet it still shines inside. Now I'm going to go and connect a positive wire to the positive connection of my battery cell button cell holder. Cut out another hole. Take the positive wire from the LEDs out to another hole. Solder my slide switch to the LED wire. And I want to glue the slide switch onto the toilet paper roll. Now I want to go and solder my button cell battery to the slide switch. Now solder the negative wire to the button cell battery holder. Glue that into place and insulate the wires. And there, we are almost done. And there, now the circuit is complete. Let's put in the battery and test everything out. Looks pretty good. Circuit complete and design completely done. Now let's go and test it out and see how it looks. Ah, it works. Block off both ends of my hands, and that looks pretty good. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go and take the paper bag cutouts, put them on the ends, put a little bit of the tape just to hold it down. And I'm going to take some hot glue and glue around the sides. Take the tape off and continue gluing around the sides. There we go, now it is done. Now what I want to do is cut out some of the excess paper. And there, now it's complete. Now let's go test it out. Unfortunately, some of the light passes through the paper. This is why I say using electrical tape will be much better. Now, as you can see, using the electrical tape blocks out the light much better. So I went for this design. It's much easier and it's just much better than having to glue and mess with light leakage. So now let's go ahead and see what these other ones look like. I used a blue LED, I used a red LED, and the green LED. And the fourth one, well, this one's kind of cool. I used an auto-changing RGB LEDs. This one I think is pretty cool. It changes to multiple colors and changes into different types of patterns. I think that one's really cool. Now let's go ahead and test these out and see what they look like in a real life situation. So I found some bush that's outside and I placed them inside the bush. That looks pretty cool. Now let's see in another position. This one looks pretty good too. Now you can also place these anywhere. You can even place them on the grass, and they look pretty good on the grass. Now you know how to make some spooky glowing eyes, an excellent Halloween prop. I encourage you to go out and make these and have a happy Halloween. Thank you for watching SciTi Tech. I hope you learned something new, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and of course click on the bell icon to be notified for future SciTi Tech videos. Till the next tech, goodbye.